The real Deere 210G LC hydraulic excavator has 159 horsepower and has an operating weight just shy of 50,500 pounds. Ertl has made their 1/50th scale die-cast replica as part of their Prestige series, so let's go ahead and take a look at the model and we'll get into some functionality and some of the detail of it. My first complaint is, as you can see here, I have it kind of folded up for a transport configuration pose. If you look here where the quick coupler is, and it's important to note that this is an Ertl model, so obviously it doesn't come with a quick coupler, but where the real quick coupler would be, there's a good inch to maybe inch and a half spacing, and this is as far down as it will go. So that's kind of a disappointment. Also, these rivets are not removable to switch out implements or attachments unless you really wanted to drill them out and make a mess of your model. Out of the box, there were quite a few paint chips and imperfections on the metal bucket, but nothing a little paint won't fix, but still it's a bit of a nuisance and a bother for people that just paid good money to have a showroom style model. Anyway, it will extend out to a decent angle. The bucket does curl. Both ends of the range are very, very good. Tilted out and tilted in. It will swivel 360 degrees on the car body, as you would expect any excavator model to do. It does have an opening engine compartment, and you can see a few pieces of the engine that are painted and detailed there, so that's nice. Unfortunately, though, Ertl, along with many of the other manufacturers of die-cast models, still has not gotten a memo about how we want opening sunroofs, but that's okay. My last complaint about this model is that the tracks, like most other Ertl John Deere models, are very, very loose. They're not very free-rolling because they're so loose on the idlers and tensioners, although a skilled collector could probably take out one or two of these track links to make them tighter, which is exactly what I might do as soon as I get done with this. Now, if you have a John Deere dealership near where you live, you most likely will be able to find this in their parts department. They still are selling them. As a matter of fact, that's where I got mine. They range anywhere from $25 to $50, depending on what your particular John Deere dealership elects to charge. Quite frankly, they're not worth that. If you're looking for a medium-range excavator, I can't necessarily recommend this, especially over, say, the Caterpillar 323 or the Cat 320D, both made by Norscot. They are a lot nicer of a model than this. But if you're a fan of John Deere equipment and you'd rather have a John Deere excavator, then I would recommend the 210G for those, 5 of you out there. Otherwise, it's not really worth it. The box is nice. It is a typical, open window Ertl box. And unlike a lot of their loaders or bulldozers, you don't necessarily have to remove everything and kind of destroy the box to get to the model. So that's a good improvement. I was happy to see that. And there is a real picture of the model on the back and just a few stats about the real machine. So there you go, guys. I hope everyone had a great Christmas, and we'll be back in a couple days with a couple more model reviews. So stay tuned, and as always, I appreciate your guys' support. So be safe, and we'll see you next time.